Hey, I did some research and I figured out what I'm going to do for the fundraiser. And I'm going to be starting this probably in June because there's not really anything particularly exciting that's coming out. I might get the Blaze Blue tag, but that's really all I had in mind aside from just like random indie games or Switch ports or something. So I would need a new motherboard. It would be an LGA 1151. I don't know which one of these is the best. This one has the most ratings, so it's probably the one I would go with. Um, Unfortunately, I do not have DDR4 RAM. I have DDR3 RAM. I have 16 gigs, and 8 gigs is not going to cut it. So I looked at the RAM. And select 16 gigs. There's one down here. There's a couple down here for under $200, and some of them actually have decent ratings. So that's probably what I would get. Obviously, like I said, the prices for RAM and computer components in general, like through the roof right now. And I know I'm not going to be able to fund the. I estimate it'll probably be around $500, $600. I know I'm not going to fund that overnight. Some like Oil Prince isn't going to donate $600 to me in a couple minutes or something. So even a couple weeks. So by the time that I start actually getting a decent amount of money, so that I can pool all my resources, my Patreon and ad revenue, and just pay the rest, I'm pretty sure these prices will go down. So here's oh wait, I need to select DDR4. Hold on. Yeah, there's this one here, but it doesn't have that many reviews. No, I'll definitely be running this over with my friends and stuff once I get the chance. But here's one for 161, says 300 reviews, so I'd probably get that. So right now it's about 300. Yeah, I think this is the best i5 right here. I'm not exactly sure which one is the best, but they're all going to be around $200. So it would be about 164 for the RAM, or probably I'll say 175 including tax and whatever. And then for this will probably be around 200. And then the motherboard is going to be about 100, so about $500. What the plan is after I get everything, whenever that is, the goal is to get this before Warriors Orochi 4, so that I don't get myself another Dynasty Warriors 9 situation where the game is performing really well for me, but I can't or it's performing well for my channel, but it's performing like crap on my computer. I want to make sure that I get all this done right away. But what the plan is when I do get it done, I'm going to sell my i5 and my RAM, and I can probably get a few $100s for that. So I'm not exactly sure what GPU prices are right now. So I'd probably go for like 6 gigs. I think that would be pretty ideal. See, the prices for these things are like absolutely out of control right now, but it's gonna be able to soften the blow a little bit by selling my i5 and my RAM. I think I could probably sell the RAM for at least a little bit, and then the i5 should probably still go for about $100. So that would cut this down, pretty much any of these, to around $200. And I guess what the plan would be is like whenever I have a Patreon and ad revenue month, that would pretty much pay for the card. So I hope that these prices will go down. I don't know exactly how much these are inflated right now. I know that my 1050 Ti, like if I look that up right now, I paid exactly $150 plus tax for this at the beginning of last year. So about a year and a half ago. It was back when Tales of Berseria came out. That was when I did this whole upgrade so that I could play that, and obviously that game did really well for me, so that worked out. But you can see the prices for most of these are like really inflated. They're like 200 and I paid 150. So I'm hoping that the prices for the 6 gigabyte VRAM cards will go down, and then I can just upgrade everything within a small time span, and then not have to worry about computer crap for a long time. If that's what the plan is, I'm going to put my links in the description. Obviously, I'm going on vacation in a few days, and I don't really have funds to get anything new, but I'm going to make this a several months long project. So just try to get little increments. I probably will spend some of it on the channel, but it's not like I'm trying to get like a flat goal here. I'm going to be spending as much as I can by myself. So like I said, I can sell my own components once I at least have the motherboard and the RAM in there, and then that'll soften the blow quite a bit, and I can probably squeeze for a new CPU as well. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully this will be done by the time Warriors of Orochi 4 comes out. They're shooting for a 2014 release date, and there's only like 6 months left in the year, so I'm assuming it's going to be a winter title, so I think it's in my best interest to start this in June. That way I have several months to both raise the money and monitor the market and try to find the best deal possible, because I don't like doing this stuff to begin with. I'm sure once this is done I'll be able to play Dynasty Warriors 9 better, but then no one's going to care about that game anymore. So I think this is going to be good for future PC ports and stuff like that. Anyway, thanks to everybody for the accepting feedback. I know most people only watch me for Muso stuff, so I wasn't really sure what kind of opinions I was going to get, but everyone's been really understanding. Obviously, there's going to be some pretty exciting stuff happening at E3. Also, the Tales Festival and the Basara Festival are in about several months. They're both in the summer, so we're probably going to hear some stuff about Tales and Basara. So obviously, both of those games are going to be console games, but it'll still be good to kind of future-proof my PC so that I don't have to do this again anytime soon. Thanks for watching, and thanks to anybody who helps in advance. Peace.